So this video is for c64books.co.uk and is an overview of the Commodore 64 book 1982 to 1990X. I wrote the book and it was published by Hiive in 2008, edited and designed by Andrew Rawlings. And so the reason for this video is to act as an overview for the forthcoming ebook edition. The text will be broadly the same. There will be some updates and changes for some pages with new facts and interesting updates, and the design also changed slightly to make it more readable. So we have the foreword by Jeff Minter, very lucky to have met and known Jeff Minter myself, the introduction talking about my journey with the Commodore 64, the acknowledgements from myself and Andrew Rawlings, the editor, then a page on the ratings and how the screenshots were taken, all done in emulation with the Pepto palette. Contents broken down into years, and each year then has an introductory page. So we start with 1982. Here's the introduction. You can see the screen behind, and then the colour coding. If you look on the edge of the book, you can see there's coloured stripes, so each colour then is a year section, and that will be retained in the new edition. So then each game gets a page. There is a screen image behind the text, and some people have said that's made it quite difficult to read, so I decided for the ebook edition I'll remove that. I'm going to remove some of the drop shadows and other artifacts from the printed version that will hopefully then make it easy to read. So starting, you've got the title, the publisher and the developers, a short headline. Where available, there are ratings boxes from the magazines of the time, big screenshot, cover art and a secondary screenshot, and broadly each review then is split into 3 sections. My review overview of the game, some trivia about the game or the creators, and then finally a more general talk about how the game plays and what you have to do. So we can start with 82, Axis Assassin, Shoplifter, Deadline from Infocom, Evolution, Radar Rat Race, and to pick the games for the book I had a huge spreadsheet and chose games that I found interesting or had a particular significance to the C64. So into 1983, Archon, Beachhead, Blue Max, International Soccer, Lode Runner, Manic Miner, Mule, Spy Hunter, Good Conversion, Wizard of War, and then 1984, Zipital, Boulder Dash, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is an example of a page that will be updated with follow-up versions, new information. Chiller, Chucky Egg, Drop Zone, absolute classic. Ghostbusters, Griffin, Hero, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and then you see that screen, a photo of the Feelies in the box there. Thought it was more interesting than just another text screen. Impulsive Mission, Jet Set Willy, Park Patrol, Pathfinder, I love Pathfinder, Pit Stop 2, Raid on Bungling Bay, Raid over Moscow, Space Taxi. I enjoyed interviewing John F. Kutcher for Retro Gamer a few years ago. Spy vs Spy, Star for Knarf, Trashman, Ultima 1, The First Age of Darkness, and into 1985, which is the year I first got Commodore 64. It's got Action Biker, The Bard's Tale, Baron of Guggen's World Championship Boxing, Battlix, Beachhead 2, Beyond the Forbidden Forest, Bounder, Cauldron, Commando, Crazy Comets, The Adylon, Elite, Entombed. There's another one that's been updated with proper credits now. Everyone's a Wally, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Gribbly's Day Out, Hacker, Hardball, Hypersports, Kane, Karateka, Little Computer People, Lords of Midnight, Master of Magic, Mercenary Escape from Targ, Monty on the Run, Power Droid, all-time classic, Raging Beast, Olé, Francois Leonet, Risk on Fractalus, Rocky Horror Show, School Days, Summer Games 2, Super Pipeline 2, Thing on a Spring, I have the Exploding Fist, and into 86. Alter Ego BMX Simulator. Cauldron 2, Chameleon. See, Chameleon is one I chose. I find it a very interesting game. Instructions are difficult to understand, but once you get used to it, great fun. Music and sound brilliant from Martin Walker. Dandare, Dragon's Lair, Druid, and some of these talk about the series of games or follow-ups. The Great Escape, so it's not just about those games itself. Iridius Alpha, Labyrinth. I like pointing that one out as a forerunner to Maniac Mansion and Scum. Leaderboard, Parallax from Sensible Software, Sci-Fi Trading Company. I did enjoy playing that. Rambo, Revs, The Sentinel, Spin Dizzy, Split Personalities, Torsatai, Frost and Trailblazer, Trap, Trivial Pursuit, Iridium, Warhawk, World Games, into 1987 then, Aliens UK, Alternative World Games, Apollo 18, that's another unusual one I'd put in there, and my brother Chris loved playing that one too. Sort of interesting space simulation game. Arkanoid, Barbarian, Bubble Bobble, classic. The brilliant Buggy Boy conversion, California Games, Cosmic Causeway. I Trailblazer and Cosmic Causeway in there. I could have put them as separate, but I think Cosmic Causeway deserved to be on there on its own. Defender of the Crown, Delta, Driller, Guild of Thieves, again some of the feelies from Guild of Thieves to show you there. Head Over Heels, Hunter's Moon, Eyeball, IK Plus, Into the Eagle's Nest, Kickstart 2, The Last Ninja, Light Force, Maniac Mansion, Mini Putt, another one people may not know as well, but it was good fun to play on disc. Nebulous, Pod, Proof of Destruction, Pirates. Wasn't initially going to be in the book, but I decided because so many people like it, I thought I'd put that one in there. Cudex, Rama, Repton 3. I know it didn't get a great review from Zap, but I enjoyed playing it, and it's good fun on BBC as well. And it's mainly in there because of the screen designer and character designer. Shockwave Rider, so you've got both the FTL releases in there. Skate or Die, Stone Cold Classic, Spore, Star Paws. That one will be heavily updated because we now know more of the facts behind that release. Strike Fleet, West Bank, fun little mid-price game. Whizball, one of my favourites of all time. Zolix, and 88, Alien Syndrome, Armalite, Batman the Cape Crusader. Again, I chose that one over Batman the movie, partly because I like the comic book style. Bionic Commando UK, Bomboozle, brilliant work from Tony Crowther and David Bishop. Cybernoid, Darkside, Deflector, Emin Hughes, Great Yana Sisters, Hawkeye, Ikarai Warriors, Intensity. Long debate whether I put that or Morpheus in. I put this one in because it was more original, more interesting with the unusual control method. IO, Catechis, Stroke Denaris, Plus Ninja 2, Magnetron. Again, not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoyed playing it. The classic Microprose Soccer, The Muncher, Pac-Mania, Platoon, Roll Around from Mr. Chip and Tony Kelly. Again, not as well known as some of them in this book. Samurai Warrior, Shoot 'em Up Construction Kit, Tank Attack, which is a board game and computer game, Tetris, Tracksuit Manager, my favourite football manager game on the C64, Transformable Arcade Zone, Breakout Style, Wasteland, Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, Zybex, superb budget shoot 'em up for the time. 1989 then, we've got Battle Chess, another Martin Walker game in Citadel. Cosmic Para, again, some people may not know that one, may not be familiar. Only got a budget release on the C64. Pickwick Brothers on the 16-bit through Palace, but it translated quite well. Curse the Azure Bonds, that's one of the AD&D games I played the most. Ghouls and Ghosts, Gorn Priest Circuit, terrible on tape, but still played it a lot. Insects in Space, Laser Squad, brilliant strategy game. License to Kill, probably my favourite Bond game. Myth History in the Making, Retrograde from John and Steve Rowlands, Rick Dangerous, Shinobi, SimCity, Space Rogue, brilliant 3D game, Speedball, Stunt Car Racer, Turbo Outrun, The Untouchables. Unfortunately that got missed out of the index somehow in the original listing. X Out, and I'll just show on the edges of the page here, each year has a little character, so there's a pair of characters on the side. So 1990 here we've got Clyde underwater, and then the chainsaw monster from the titles from the torture screen. Cabal UK version again, US version not so good. Then it's Creatures itself, showing the torture screen in the shop. Cyberball, fun on cartridge. Emotion, Fantasy World Dizzy, that's my favourite of the Dizzy games. Talks about some of the others. Fiendish Freddy's Big Top of Fun, best played on the C64 GS cartridge, and likewise Limbo's Quest, because they're multi-loads, loads instantly from cartridge. International 3D Tennis, Ivan Iron Man Stewart Super Off-Road, Lotus is Free Turbo Challenge, brilliant conversion by Ashley Bennett. Navy Seals, Night Shift, Rainbow Islands, superb conversion by Gary Foreman. Shadow of the Beast, made possible by the GS cartridge. The Incredible Turrican, TV Sports Football. And 1991, Battle Command, Chip's Challenge, CJ's Elephant Antics, Exile, Gauntlet 3, which was basically unreleased, even though it was reviewed. Outrun Europa, Pang, where I point out that Commodore Formats editor Simon Forrester said it wasn't on the C64, but it exists, I own it. The Simpsons arcade game, people may not be familiar with that, it was an American only release, along with other Konami games, Castlevania and Metal Gear. Got Smash TV, very good conversion by Nick Jones. Solar Jetman from Games That Weren't. I thought I'd include at least one of their findings, so that was the one I chose. Speedball 2 from Carl Muller, very good conversion, just made even better by the duology on Easy Flash. Supremacy, looking forward to the 20th anniversary edition of that, which is coming soon. Indeed, in fact, it's going to be the 30th anniversary edition. It's a long while. Turrican 2, sequel even better. 1992, Bully Sporting Darts, one of my favourite little budget games from that time. Chuck Rock, Creatures 2, Torture Trouble. First Samurai from Vivid Image. Robocop 3, representing the Robocop series. Slicks, Space Crusade, and it also talks about Hero Quest. And then 1990X. So these are games that have followed on from then. And it was a way of not putting an end point on the book, just carrying on. And then, as c64books.co.uk will tell you, the sequel, the Commodore 64 book 1990X to 2022, will be published in August 2022. And we'll go back to 1992 with one or two games and then cover the last almost 30 years with lots of new games and over 200 plus reviews. So some of the big hitters from the end of the 64's life on the commercial shelves: Lemmings, Mayhem in Monsterland, Nobby the Aardvark, Sleepwalker, and then Nude, the first person shooter in the Doom style, Bomb Mania, the 4-player, Metal Warrior series, I do love the Metal Warrior games, still making those, Newcomer, Metal Dust, the Super CPU, and the first book ends with the C64 DTV from 2005, and an index of the games, and the back cover. So, this is just a taster to show the contents of the original book. As I say, the layout will change slightly for the ebook, and there'll be updated contents to reflect things that have happened in recent years and preparing people for the sequel to be published in 2022. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep watching the Merman 1974 YouTube channel for Retro Shelf, merch stand, unboxing and gameplay, and follow C64 Books on Twitter. Go to the website and join the mailing list for the latest news, and join the Facebook page. And I hope you're looking forward to the ebook and the sequel. Thank you very much.